essentially shows that irrespective of Khamenei not being there now, systems remain same. Another breaking development, Iran names Khamenei's successor. What are these? Iran names Khamenei's successor, which means a decision has been taken. Is Mojtaba going to be the next leader of Iran? The supreme leader is son Mojtaba of Khamenei. Mojtaba Khamenei, son of Ayatollah Khamenei, going to be the next. This is the picture of Mojtaba shown here on for the first time. And I mean, this is likely that this transition happens because he knows the systems. He's someone who has perhaps been groomed for that role. He's someone who enjoys the trust of the IRGC and mutually so. And this is something which the Israelis also believe that maybe Khamenei Senior might be replaced by Khamenei Junior, and this comes amidst reports that Khamenei's body has been found from inside the official compound of his the official compound of his residence, the office residence, office-cum-residence where he was working. And remember, the strikes were carried out in broad daylight. That was essentially. Okay, another breaking. Let's go to that quickly, in quick succession. If Mojtaba is to be the next supreme leader, then obviously they have planned things. They have put in place things. Iran confirms location of Khamenei's killing. That's next breaking. That's Shivam. Khamenei's body found, finally.
Yes, his body has been found. We were waiting for the official confirmation. Now it has been confirmed once by Donald Trump, and then by the Iranian state media, and then by IRGC. Now the location has also been confirmed, the location of the hit, that where Khamenei was present. He was killed in his office at home. Now this is a very big development. This is the official confirmation of his home. Now we are getting a lot of breaking news right now at this moment, and also on the official successor, which is the son Mojtaba.
Okay, Shawan joining us live in a bit. Okay, Shawan will join us live just in a bit, Shivam. But you know, this is just one possibility. I believe this is not yet an announcement officially that Mojtaba is going to take over as the next supreme leader of Iran. There is the Guardian Council, remember, and they have Ayatollahs in waiting. Okay, Aina Tenjin joins us live now. Let's have him, economic and political affairs expert. He's joining us live from Beijing, generally gives us the Beijing perspective. So let's go here to him straight. Ainar, big development there in West Asia. Iran's supreme leader, Ayatollah Khamenei, eliminated in a decapitating strike, or joint strikes rather, by the Israelis and the Americans. What happens next? Give us the Beijing perspective.
Well, from Beijing's perspective, it's not good. Obviously, Iran was exporting a lot of oil to China. They're still okay. They had a lot of reserves that they built up when oil was very cheap. They had the foresight to do that. But globally, you're talking a huge economic impact. Not only will gasoline and anything using oil go up in price, because you're talking about 20% of the world's oil going through the Straits of Hormuz. You're going to see $150, $200 per barrel. There's going to be shortages. If the price goes up, you can't use that area for logistics. That means that cargo ships coming from and to Asia will be going around the Horn of Africa, adding weeks on to their trips, as well as the cost of gasoline. Insurance, shipping insurance will go up dramatically. So those people in the United States, Europe, around the world who feel that their money doesn't stretch far enough, they're going to be hit hard by this. And we don't know how long it's going to last. From China's perspective, they want to see an end to this, but you cannot see an end to this until the U.S. and Israel want to end it. There are no negotiations that can be forced on them, as we have seen from the Security Council. The United States feels that it can replace any leader it does not like. We've seen that in Venezuela. We've seen that now in Iran. There's no reason to believe that he would stop. I think there was no strong pretext given. Generally, if you go back to the Iraq War, there were months of hints that there was chemical weapons and nuclear weapons, and that there was, absolutely a necessity to go into Iraq in full invasion force. But you didn't see this. You got very mixed messages. Donald Trump got up at the State of the Union address, and he said, we obliterated the Iranian nuclear program. That would have been at odds with this idea that somehow they hadn't finished the job, which is what J.D. Vance is saying, that they could do it, or they were in the process of doing it, or we were fed up with the negotiations. Those do not sound like the kind of exigent circumstances that would allow it. Donald Trump is in trouble in the U.S. because this is definitely an act of war. He did not pass it through Congress. Apparently, Rubio tried to reach what is called the Gang of Eight. These are the leaders of the House and Senate. He got to 7 of them, he said, while they were actually bombing, not prior to it, as they're supposed to do. And so you have a situation where internationally it's not being blessed by the UN, obviously, because it's against the UN Charter. It's not going to be blessed domestically.
All right, sir, stay with us. We are getting a big breaking news right now at this moment, and these are of the visuals that are coming from Dubai airport. UAE, after continuous missile attacks by Iran. The latest visuals that are coming, because a barrage of missiles have been fired by Iran, and these are the latest visuals, fresh visuals coming in from Dubai airport on your television screens in a short while. The latest visuals from Dubai airport, and these are the visuals. This is the sort of devastation. As you can see, this is inside the airport, inside visuals of the airport. And as you clearly see, the smoke is coming out and there is fire in this entire area. Exclusive live visuals of Dubai airport on your screens, ladies and gentlemen. Ishita is joining me from the newsroom. Ishita, the latest visuals are coming from Dubai. It shows that the airport has been hit and the fire is coming out from that location. We can clearly see the smoke that is visible from inside the airport. What more details?
Right, of course. So, Shivam, right after declaration came in of Ayatollah Khamenei's death, IRGC had warned of a devastating operation, most devastating operation that they would carry out to avenge the killing of the late Supreme Leader. Now we're looking at several targets being hit across West Asia. It started with the US bases, US assets, but now it has moved far beyond that. In fact, commercial establishments are now being hit, right from hotels to airports. We're getting visuals of Dubai airport, which has been hit by Iranian targets, and across West Asia, from Jordan to Kuwait, several countries have now been hit, specifically Dubai. We're getting the latest visuals from there, in which several strikes have been conducted. Airport specifically has been hit in Dubai, and those are the visuals we're getting at this point, the latest visuals. Now remember, 2 developments have also come in from Iran. We're looking at the question, what happens next to the country, what comes after the the Supreme Leader's death, and now we are likely to have an answer. The second son of Khamanei, in fact, Mojtaba Khamenei, could now become the new Supreme Leader, is what we're given to understand. He's somebody who's been yielding immense influence behind the scenes, but the question is, not a cleric, and usually father to son succession is looked down upon in Shiite traditions, and there is a whole transition that takes place through an expert committee. There's an 88-member committee of clerics who in fact goes on to elect the new Supreme Leader. So that the new name has come in regarding the successor of Khamenei. That's the second son, Mojtaba Khamenei. He could now become the next Supreme Leader. That's the latest we're getting as far as the succession of Khamenei is concerned in Iran, Shivam.
Yeah, definitely. But this could also have been a possible scenario where a missile would have been intercepted, and especially the legitimate targets as per the IRGC are the American bases which are present in the Middle East. So this has spiraled across West Asia when it comes to the war. And this could have been a missile that could have been intercepted, Ishita. If you can share more details on this story. Was this a missile interception and the debris, it fell on the airport, or was it deliberately targeted? Because they have been targeting the headquarters or CIA headquarters in Dubai and a lot more on that. Ishita.
Right, so these are continuous missile attacks that have been conducted by Iran, and some of them, of course, have been a casualty of the debris that's falling due to the targets hit, and some are direct missile hits. As you mentioned, that some of the missiles have been intercepted as well by these Gulf countries after Iran started striking the targets, especially the civilian targets. But some of these are, of course, the debris hits, and some are the direct missile hits. As far as Dubai airport is concerned, details are still